welcome back to my channel. It is Charlotte and, believe it or not, Maggie. Maggie's sleeping. She's underneath my desk on a quilt. We did it, guys. We figured it out yesterday. Well, according to Sherry in the comments and I think a couple others, we did it. The mystery is solved. So, I am going to say that this is how it goes. Okay. Envelope 1 with a signature. Envelope 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Signature in between 4 and 5. That is your flip. Okay. That is your flop. Yay! And then third signature right in there. I'm so happy. Happy. I knew together we would do this. Before we get started, I'm still working in that, working a little bit off camera. Everything's not on camera because if it was, it'd be like 12, 15, 18, 36, you know, part 36, part 40, y'all would be sleeping at the monitor, so there's no point. But I wanted to share something with you, and I will show you what I did, of course, but I wanted to share. I had this downstairs for quite a while and didn't get it up here. I'm such a mess when it comes to everything. I mean, you can see here I am again. Oh, and I wanted to ask you too about the YouTube handles. Okay, so, I want to say, please remind me about the YouTube handles. I know when I'm going through the comments, I'm looking at some of you and I'm like, you know, is this someone new? And it's the YouTube handle because they attach stuff at the end of your name. You can go in and make your YouTube handle anything you want as long as it's not taken. You know what I mean? It's got to be clean, but you know what I'm saying. And I think because I haven't done that, I can't decide on a handle. And so I don't even know if I need a handle. So YouTube's given me, I think it's 37, I don't know, it's Charlotte Peterson 3716 or 37, I don't know what the last two numbers are. I really, they say it makes it easier to find people. It's something I need to sit down and just at the computer and just go into YouTube and figure it all out. And why do I need a handle? And I know on Etsy, I'm Someplace in Time, Time. On my website, which is totally not active, I am going to have a friend of mine completely redo my website. I think I'm going to keep it and then eventually just start using my website. And but that is Someplace in Time, which I own that domain name, and time is THYME. Years ago, when I went to use it on Etsy, Etsy said someone else was using that. I'm not sure I know how they can be because I do own that domain name. But anyway, so then I went to TIME, and so my Instagram is THYME. It's confusing. I know it's confusing. I've thought about just completely changing my name altogether to something else so that it can all be consistent. So I kind of would like your opinion. What do you guys think I should do? Should I just stay Charlotte Peterson, or should it be Charlotte Peterson at? Do they add an at? See, I don't even know. Or a hashtag when they do your handle? I think they do. I think they add a hashtag. So I'm wondering if I should just, do Charlotte Peterson and then have a name so that it's consistent. You can find me everywhere. Because On Facebook, you can find me under Charlotte Peterson, but that's usually more of a personal type of thing. The business aspect of it is usually under Someplace in Time, and I'm pretty sure it's THYME. So, you know, guys, I get it. I get it. By the time, I mean, you're just dizzy with it. And I don't know if you went onto Instagram and even looked up Someplace in Time, if you would even know that was me. So, yeah, I need a fix. I just need to fix it all. But it is not happening this year, that's for sure. But yeah, it's so, just let me know. I value your opinions, and I just want to know if you think that, yeah, we need to consolidate all this and fix it. Okay, on to this. So I was at my desk going through not this desk, my computer desk downstairs, going through and opening up some things that had come in that I had ordered off of Etsy. And I have this from the French Heart. And, oh, no, it isn't. I think she's got a shop on Etsy, but yeah, she does. Okay, I'm going to confuse you even more. There we go. TheFrenchHeart.com or Etsy.com, shops the French Heart. So I will put the link down below, okay? But look at these glycine bags. I haven't even gone through them. I waited for you so that we could do this together. But guys, look at this. Look at how pretty, because, you know, those of you that know me and know me well know that I'm not a pink person, never been a pink person. I'm a vintage person. I'm a yellow person, okay? My favorite color my whole life has been yellow. But I am enjoying pink. I'm not changing my favorite color. I don't think, you know, pink, it's never going to be my favorite color, but I sure can enjoy some pink. Look at this. Look at, can you see that? Let's see, do I have something white to put behind that? Little pink bicycles. How cute is this? Oh my goodness, so cute. And these bags measure probably almost 3 3/4, let's see, 3 3/4 wide by, if you include the top, we're looking at 2, 4, 5.5. So cute. Then there's this one here with like a cameo at the top. Wouldn't you just love to get something with this inside of this? I mean, wouldn't you just be like, oh my goodness, look at that little tiny pink rosebuds. And then I think there's 6 of them, or is there? Maybe there's 8. Look at here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. Okay. Look at that. La Chapelle. I think that Chapelle, I think, is hat. Like I said, when we were living in Germany, a friend of mine, yeah, there's 8. These two are stuck together. A friend of mine said, oh, let's go take French lessons. My husband worked for her husband, and she said, let's go take French lessons. And I'm like, okay. I mean, why not take French lessons? I mean, what could happen? And do I speak French? No, I don't speak French. Not at all. I speak Spanish, but I don't speak French. And I'm thinking, you know, French was hard. I think I may have mentioned to you before. I would have been much better off with like Italian, but for some reason she just, and I had it in my head, oh, we're going to learn because I already know one language. I'll be able to pick up French. We'll go to France and we'll know what we're saying. No, that didn't happen. No. We understood a lot more just simply because of the class, but Speaking it? No. When you get into all those nouns and verbs, and no, it's just not, no, it's not happening. I'm too old at this point, I think. But if I had it to do all over again, I would have learned more languages. That's for sure. Absolutely would have. Okay, so I know we are stuck together. Like I said, it's been a while since I just opened these up, but oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Is the name of the owner on here Kate? Kate, oh my goodness, Kate. These are just really, these are stinking cute. Even this one, look at that. With the French writing on it, I mean, it has no roses on it, but that is cute. Oh my word. I guess that's a rose. You know, the stem doesn't look like a rose. The leaf to me doesn't look like a rose. At first I thought it might be a gardenia, but gardenia leaves are very shiny. Whatever it is beautiful. Here is another one with French writing on the front. And don't you just love that sound? I know you don't mind me doing that because everybody loves this. I mean, yeah. Love that. Another one with writing. This is Paris, the 17th of September, 29 is what the stamp says. You know, my problem is, I get something like this and I want to hoard it. I don't want to let it go. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to put something in it and sell it. I want to hoard it. And then I put it all away and then I forget about it. So, you know, if you're a hoarder like I am, there's just no point. There really isn't a point. You'd be surprised how many papers that I'll create something with that maybe Dana gave me. Old papers that you can't, you know, like Graphic 45 or Prima that you can't even find anymore. And in the comments, somebody will say, oh my gosh, I have that paper. I've been hoarding it. I just love it, love it, love it, and I'm hoarding it. And see, you forgot too. Whoever, you know who you are. Oh, yes, you do. You know who you are. So, yeah, I mean, there's no point in hoarding. There just isn't. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, somebody once told me, and, you know, I think about this quite often. But anyway, I just wanted to share this, and I'll put the link below. You can let me know in the comments if I forget, but hopefully I won't. I won't forget. And it came in a really, really pretty bag. I mean, look at that. Who would not want to open this? But somebody once told me, don't worry about yesterday because it's gone. Honey, it's gone. It's not coming back. And don't worry about tomorrow because it isn't here yet. You know, I mean, some things obviously you have to worry about, but, you know, for the most part, don't worry about tomorrow because it isn't here. You know, live in today. And I think about that quite often. You know, that and another phrase somebody told me, oh, this is decades ago, at least 30 years ago. This was from the 80s. Somebody told me, really good friend of mine, she said, Charlotte, you have to lay down to be walked on. And I thought about that and thought about that and thought about that. And I thought, well, you know, I guess, yeah. So that was another saying that I thought was good. One that I use, that I tell my grandchildren, you know, if they get really nervous or really stressed about something, what's the worst that can happen? If you can figure out the very worst that can happen, then you can deal with that. What's the best that can happen? Like, I can remember Allie, this has been a few years ago now, she was trying out to sing for the choir at school. And she was pretty nervous because she had to do a solo. And I said to her, I said, Allie, you just sit and ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is you don't get it. But okay, you don't get it, you try out next time. If that's the worst that can happen, that's not so bad. And then I said, what's the best that can happen? You get the part. So come on, girl, get up there and belt it out. And of course, yes, she's in the choir. So I don't know, I got off on that. I don't know why. I don't know why I got off on that. So, okay, I'm trying to think, what have I done in here that is new? I don't think I did anything back here. Kind of skipping all around, just trying to. I pulled out a new digital from Screech Owl. Screech Owl Studio, and I think, let me see, where is it? I don't think it's these papers, but it could be. But it might be that one that I said I absolutely love. We did that together. This is Medieval Mirage. This one here, this might be Screech Owl. I'd have to sit at the computer and just go through all the digitals to try to figure it out. But Screech Owl's one of my, she's on Etsy, and it's just Screech Owl Studio, but she is one of my all-time favorites. I love her. There's so many that. Anyway, okay, yes, I did this. Okay, we did not do this together. I think we did this. And then what I did, oh yes, here's the brown bag. I didn't like the brown bag in here at all. Normally, if I was doing a vintage, just your typical journal, I would have probably left the brown bag totally alone because it's cool all on its own. It is one of those that it's like this. And I mean, this is just neat. So typically I do nothing with these. I let them stand on their own because they're just interesting. But this one, in this journal, no, not so much. So what I did is I went ahead and I put background paper, and then this is Medieval Mirage. This was Medieval Mirage. So I figured the two, and see this little bit of blue? Yeah, wanted that. So you've got this. And then I had these scraps, and you can tell by how they are, the scraps. And this is Medieval Mirage. I'm pretty sure this is Screech Owl. But this is just a leftover paper from this here. So I went ahead and did that, and then I found this envelope that had been embossed. I may have said something about that yesterday, I'm not sure. So I went ahead, I don't want to cover that up, so I am now going to leave this, and I just put that on there. So I'm probably saying that's good enough. I don't know, I might put a little piece of lace or something, but I made that a flip because we have real estate right here. I had to cut it off, so there's glue down here, so we don't have deep real estate, but we have real estate, and I'm trying to find I'm like, where? Here it is. Just for those of you that might be saying how much real estate. Oh, we only have about, well, from here to here. So, we could get a cute tag in there, no problem. And then, let me take this off. I saw Leslie do one of these. Well, I've seen several people do one of these, and I've never done one, and I thought, okay, I mean, I do snippets and all that sort of thing, but we need to do something with this because this is really plain. I mean, we could leave it, or we could add something, but I was looking for a piece of lace this morning and found this and just thought, how pretty is this? And then I've got a scrap here. Love this, and thought, let's put this on. And then I kept trying to find a place for this because I think that's so cute. Could never find a place, and so I said, you know what, let's just do this. Then I got in some old German book pages, and then here was a scrap that was on my desk. So I put them together. I put a staple in this and put it on here so that it's kind of a surprise when you open this up. And then I used a pink paper clip right on there like that. And when this is over, I'll probably have some kind of trim or maybe some beads or something. I haven't done any of that, and I definitely am going to do that in this book because it's what I do. So, and I can see where I've just messed that up. Then I made a flip here, and I like that you can see it down here, those pages. I think that's pretty cool. So I took this and made this here. This is Screech Owl, and this is the other side of Screech Owl, and I'm kind of thinking about putting that there because I think that this kind of all ties in. This is a pocket, but I left it just enough to be able to get this in there. This paper pack, which is, hopefully there's no glare, I'll take it out. It's called Essence of Rose, and I'll show you what it is. This is what I printed off. Essence of Rose by Screech Owl Studio. So you've got these pages, and that's just really pretty. Like I said, I'm not a pink person, but you know, I'm kind of getting there. Really am kind of getting there. And so that's where we are. And I feel like you've probably already been here 30 minutes and we haven't done anything. But sometimes it's nice just to chat. So I'm just looking at, I think I want something that pops off the page a little bit more than that. So I might just leave this for now, and let's see what else we have. We've got this. This is a great page if you're going to do any journaling, so I'm contemplating, should I leave it with this page here? And I do know I definitely do want to cover this up. We're back to this map. Somebody told me they loved hearing my a little bit of my life. This is upside down, no wonder I can't read it. A little bit of my life when we lived in Germany. So let's see, what are we gonna do? What are we going to do? I guess we will. I have no idea what I want to put on that. I'm going to leave that because the more I touch it, the more fragile I think it becomes. So let's start at the front and see. This is done, not doing anything to that. I think I might put a little bit of lace on the edge of here. I don't want this to be a lace journal, but something small. Narrow is probably, well, I mean, even just, look at how pretty that is with just that. Well, I didn't expect that. That came as quite the surprise. I have my basket here, which I dearly love. Let's see. Let's try this. White is good because we've got white, or you know what, I think that's probably all I need. That doesn't show up as, you know what? Let's just put that on there like that, guys. What a surprise. We are headed out. I am doing this video on Wednesday. You're seeing it on Thursday. Thursday, the 15th, is our son's birthday. I'm not going to tell you how old he is. He'd get upset with me, but yeah, he's old enough to have a 17-year-old teenager. So we are going to be doing something tomorrow night for his birthday, which will be Thursday night because, like I said, this is Wednesday. And we are headed at 3 o'clock this afternoon over to a friend's house for fondue and a little bit of Christmas celebration. So that'll be nice. So I like that. That looks really cute. And oh my goodness, look at how pretty that is just from the back side. That's really pretty. This will have a tag. This I'm not going to touch, but it does have a pocket. This is not a pocket. Oh, yes, it is a pocket. And oh my goodness, am I glad that I didn't mess that up, because see this washi tape here? I added this yesterday because this was a, I think a coffee tea dyed paper, and this was so plain it just kept bothering me. So I thought, let's add the washi tape. I don't think I even remembered this was a pocket. Oh my goodness, Charlotte, how lucky are you that you didn't mess that up? And I think, is this a tuck? No, but I'm kind of doing my, what I like to do in my Artie Mays journals is I like to add, I think I'm going to add charm off of here, because I like that down there, because, oh, I did this. Okay, so I was looking through my stuff, and I see this, it's screaming, help me, help me. It needs something. And I just happened to come across, and I'm thinking, whose was this? I'm not even sure. I have got to get really better at knowing whose ephemera I'm using. But I cut this out, and then I backed it with French book page. And I'm debating, do I want to make a little journal out of this? I think I will. Oh, I was going to show you those German book pages. Jeez. This is what I got. And I'm pretty sure I got these German book pages from Angel Dream Crafts Kim on Etsy. And you can find her in I'm on her design team, so you can find her in my videos in the title. But look at this, vintage German papers. Aren't they beautiful? And they're heavy. And so I love these. I need to go back in and see if I can get some more of these. Fantastic. So I think I might make a little booklet out of this, but I just wanted, we've got blue here, we've got this beautiful blue in these birds, and I just thought this was perfect. So I don't have a lot of scraps around me to just pull out to be able to do that today, so I don't think we won't be doing that. This needs to have something done to it, but I don't think I'm going to do anything there till I do something now with that. See how crazy it gets? This is done. This might have a little something up here, but I don't know what it's going to be. This is deli paper. This is a belly band. Okay, so this page, this is done. We're not playing with that. We're not playing with this. I really like that the way it is. I am leaving that. This I won't touch because it's vintage and beautiful. Not touching that. This has a pocket. This is done. Oh, my head is spinning. Okay, then here, this opens up. I think I may have done this off. Yes, I did this without you. Okay, this is Medieval Mirage, Medieval Mirage. This is all Medieval Mirage except for this, and of course the coffee tea dyed paper. This is a fold out. Like that, and then I collaged this. So this is different from this, from that, from this. So this is collaged, and I think I might make a booklet out of that as well. But I am in love with this because you can journal here, and I think that would be really, really pretty. So this we need to do something with, but I should have gotten scraps of paper, really, is what I should have done. Then we have this piece here. I'm not touching that, not touching that. We're back to the blue. I don't know what I'm doing. Then we've got this page here. So, Charlotte, you know, everybody's just sitting around waiting on you, and you're doing nothing. So, you should do something. We should do something. And I have this sitting here, and so I'm like, this has blue in it. So I wonder, do I want to bring it all? Do I want to, if I fold that over, let's try that and see how that will look. I will fold this over. I don't want to go off camera, but I think right where that beautiful woman is, we will get her completely. Let's see if this will work. Look at how pretty that is. So let's see what we can do here. If we put this like this, and I won't take it all the way to the top because I like to see, if you're going to copy tea-dye paper, you want to see it, right? This is not straight, or my fold is totally off. Let's see. All right, let's see here. If that's on there, oh my goodness, my fold is really off. Okay, pull this over here. Okay. Still not right. Come on, Charlotte. This needs to come up to here. And that just depends on, did I tear it right? And that's the one thing about tearing paper. One of my friends said in the comments, ooh, I love to tear paper, love to tear paper. And I thought, well, tearing paper is wonderful if you can tear a straight line. That's the thing. Can you tear a straight line? And I am really hard on rulers. And this ruler, I have two Tim Holtz rulers, and the edges are not. This is the straightest one I've got, but I can go and feel where I've butted up the cutters, and so I've taken chunks out of it, and that's even worse now. Look at that. See how that is? Okay, I'm going to get the cutter out. I don't have any choice, guys, because I can't stand that. I don't think anybody wants. I could tear it and then just say, really tear it. And just say, yeah, it is way off. So let's put this edge on a straight line. And let's see, that's, I don't know. It doesn't look like that it was that off, but I think it was. We have gifts to wrap. I have my husband running to the store and the post office real quick to mail a package. All right, let's try this again. See how that looks. It's just gonna have to work. I just think it's so pretty. So then on this side, yeah, let's do that. Let's just put this on. And then I'm probably going to have to let you go because I've been on here like a big chatterbox. What got into me? I don't know. I think I'm just so excited because I got up and I read the comments and it was like, you did it. That's it. You did it. And so I just got so excited because I did it. Of course, my one friend, she went in the comments and she said, I'm still confused. I'm like, you're just going to have to be confused for a while, but it'll come. It'll come. I know we'll do it. We'll do it. You're going to be good. I'm not going to let it go until we get it because that was the mission. That was really the mission, was to get this done. to figure it out and know what we were doing. I went over to Carol Law's page yesterday. I couldn't find it. And so then I hashtagged it, and I went onto somebody's page that I had never been on before, and she was doing it, and I couldn't understand it at all. I got even more confused, and so I said, okay, you know, people, when they work with envelopes, they have their own way of putting things together that makes sense to them. It isn't right or wrong. It's just it makes sense to them. And that didn't make sense to me, and I just had to say, okay, I'm going to be even more confused. So I am just glad to know that we've got it. We know what we're doing. And now, after we're done with this, I don't know that I want to start another one until this one is finished. We'll see. So I know I'm gonna want something here, and I'm not gonna put this down yet because I might want a background, but you know, this would make a really, if I reinforce this would make a really pretty tuck for something, so I might leave that. Let me look at Screech Owl and just see if there's a coordinating. I don't want it to coordinate too much. I don't want too much matchy. That might be pretty, though. This journal belongs to. That might be really pretty. And even though it's not the beginning of the journal, does that really matter? I don't think so. Could be just a little hidden something. And yes, I'm using scissors for this. Let's just cut this out and see if we want it. Might want to put a little backdrop and not have it standing by itself. But it might not matter either. So let's cut this out. There is no way I could use a ruler on this, even if I wanted to. I probably should get a smaller ruler instead of just the 12-incher. I think I'm going to pull my Ugg boots out today. It's 48 degrees outside. It's cold. It is cold. We love it when we see northerners come this time of year. People, especially people from Minnesota, because we will have on like a hoodie and our Uggs and long pants. I may have told you this already before, but and they're in t-shirts, flip-flops, and shorts. Yeah, it's just funny. Well, you know, their blood's thicker than ours because, you know, it's cold where they live. And down here, most of the year, you know, our blood's boiling, so it's very, very thin. So when it gets down into the 40s and the 50s, we're usually, I mean, we're not in parkas, you know, we're not in gloves. It's not like that, but usually a hoodie or a sweatshirt, or at least just long sleeves. But they're out there, and you know, this is summertime to them. I don't blame them one bit. But we usually can tell when somebody's not from here or from around here, that they are from a state that gets snow. I mean, it could be Montana, it could be, you know, anywhere. But lots of times you see a lot of license plates that say Minnesota, so... Yeah, that is so cute there, guys. What do you think? You're going to have to let me know, but I'm putting that there. I just have to decide what is going to go behind that. And I don't want to pull out any wacky paper, but I want it to show up, but that's not gonna work. And I've got a lot of this, and no, that's not gonna work. I need something that's got some kind of color, but I know I don't want that. Okay, this is where I always feel for you when you're having to sit there. And if you're not listening to me, then you're waiting on me. And I'm just like, no, I've got this scrap. This might work. I don't want it to be too busy, though. No, I want this to pop out, but I don't want the background to take over. That's not the idea of what I'm looking for. And then now I'm thinking, should I make this background? Should I make this little journal thing a tag? Because this page does nothing unless, I mean, I can always add something later, but oh, maybe that would work with that green. But then I feel like this needs to then be a pocket. And this is I've already got her in this journal. This is Medieval Mirage. So I think, I tell you what, these books take a lot of time. If you don't have time to devote when you're tearing pages and you're doing this type of thing, it's a lot more time than putting together like a writing journal. I'm gonna want to back this. I thought I could fold this and I'd be safe, but that's not gonna work. I thought I could, because if this is gonna be a pocket, it needs strength behind it. So if I put this, would I want the green at the bottom? Oh, I kind of like that too, don't I? See, this is what, it just takes a long time, guys. It's just, Okay, that's green at the bottom. I think the green needs to be at the top. And boy, this little bit of green pops off the page. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, how deep do we want our pocket? If it goes like that. Am I folding it even? See, it all just, you gotta appreciate the time that's spent. Because a journal like this is not gonna happen for you overnight. So if I had that, and then had this on there. Ooh, I really like that. And then I folded it over here, and I think I'm not gonna cut that off. But I am going to back this. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you go so you're not having to sit through all of this. I am just going to back this with a piece of paper. I'm going to back the whole entire thing. Then I'm going to glue this on the sides and the bottom. And then I am going to attach this. That's what I'm going to do. So, thank you. And I will catch you for Index Card Friday. And everything hit the mail today. It's all out. So I really appreciate your patience with that. You should have it before Christmas. It went in a Christmas card envelope with a Christmas card. So this is only the 14th. You should, and hopefully Fridays, I won't waste time. I won't wait for those and waste your time. I will get those together and put them in the mail at least by Monday. I'll try for Saturday, and, but they'll be in the mail by Monday. And then I'm not too sure about Christmas after that because I don't know if it's worth um having. I mean, we talked about this, and in the comments you guys said you didn't care if Christmas came and went, you know, that it's just cute. And yeah, so I don't know, we'll see what kind. Oh man, am I rambling? We'll just see what mood I'm in. Oh, 45 minutes. Okay, guys, everyone, take care, be safe, be happy, sending you big hugs, and thank you, thank you. Bye now.